Hi everyone, and welcome to Tilly Tales show here on Pi Radio, and I've got the incredible superstar, lover boy, Mr. Love Don't Cost a Dime himself. I don't know where I got that from, but we'll revisit that. We've got Magixx joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Listen, credit to you and all your hard work for real, because you guys, what you don't know right now, I know you can see him moving, but it's actually shooting something, and it's taking the time to come and talk to me. Like, I feel so special right now. I'm not going to lie. So thank you so much for joining me today.
So much for having me. I'm so happy to be on your show, man.
Thank you. Before we start into like the full-on conversation, right? I found that somebody tried to take my Nigerian card from me, and I'm not having that. Okay. What? And the reason why the reason why that is because I'm only just learning about some Nigerian food that I never knew existed.
Really?
Abacha, apparently that's a thing. I didn't know what that was.
You didn't know abacha?
No. It's all right, but I've learned. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. I'm gonna set a timer right now, right? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. I'm gonna make this a competition with all the artists, by the way. So whatever you want to do with this 10 seconds is on you. So you've got 10 seconds right now to list as many Nigerian food as you can. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
All right. Amala.
Wait. I said let me know when you're ready. Are we good? 10 seconds. I'm gonna set a timer.
All right.
Okay, ready, set, let's go.
Begiri and amala.
Okay.
Ewedu and efo. Ewedu and fufu.
10 seconds is done. 10 seconds is done. Wow. Magixx, I don't know what I expected more. What's going on? 10 seconds. It's all good though.
I'm trying to name it alongside what you can eat it with. So I think that's what made me get stuck in 10.
It threw you off.
Yeah. But it's fine.
All good. It's all good. You're here now anyway. But yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me. I want to talk about your album, I Dream in Color. Before we really get into it, okay, I want you to paint or give me a color palette that describes this album to you.
A dream in color is simply means that I dream big. Simply means that I believe that I'm going to be the biggest in the world. I'm going to be the biggest in the world. Stadiums, family good, friends good, that life, the dream that we all have is to be at the forefront of our careers. And that's what I Dream in Color means. It's for everybody that wants greater and better things for themselves in life. You get me?
Do you know what? I'm big on that. I'm very much of it. Listen, the sky is the limit. So why don't we aim for the moon? Why are we limiting where we want to be? But hold on. You still didn't even answer my question, so I'm gonna go back to it one more time. But you answered it to an extent. But I want to know, if we're talking about a color palette, okay?
Yeah.
What color would your dream be?
What color would my dream be? I think it would be in between black and white, blue, orange, and a lot of yellow, because I like colors that stand out, so yeah.
I see you mentioned orange there. Orange is my favorite color. It's weird. I'm not wearing orange today. I've got some kind of orange in something.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that you said that. So bright colors. Okay, cool. We love to see it. Yes. Okay. So again, I want to talk more about the album. I Dream in Colors. So you've already told us the kind of colors that you dream in, which I love. Orange is in there, of course. And I told you guys, you already know if you know orange, or if you don't know orange, you better get to know about orange, because orange is just the best color ever. Yeah. So I want to talk about you as an artist. So evolving as an artist, I wanted to know, at what point during the creation of this album did you have an aha moment within your creativity? Were you in the studio? Were you listening back to something that you recorded and you're like, oh my days, this is incredible?
I think all along, we created the album to sound the way it sounded. Where everything on the album was intentional. We're not trying to make some certain type of sounds. It was just very straight intentional from the start of creating the album. So from the start, I already knew we're going to make you know, what is gonna, I already knew what it was gonna sound like. So in my head, I already had the Do you get what I mean? I already had that idea from the scratch, and I'm in love with, like, you know, my process. I'm in love with, like, the results, you know, of that we got from recording these songs, you know. And yeah, I think all along, I always felt like that. It was never really a time in particular, you know, that was like, you know, all while we're recording the album was like that.
I mean, you mentioned that, you know, you're in love with your process. I also wanted
Yeah,
to know, do
yeah.
you usually how do you create? So do you go in the studio with a beat in mind already that you would like to create to, or do
Mm.
you have the song ready and you're like, okay, cool, let me just go and record something and see how this sounds? How does it work for you?
Me, in different ways, to be honest. I can do I can write from my house. You know, sometimes I go to the studio and we make a beat and we make a song to it. Sometimes we create the song on top of a already made beat. So me, I'm very flexible. Sometimes I dream songs. Like when I sleep, I could get inspired in my dream, and then I wake up and I record it on my phone so I don't forget.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know, my mom told me that recently, actually, that I should start writing down my dreams or like start recording my dreams and stuff. Apparently, it really means something. But yeah, okay, that's incredible. That's amazing.
Yeah.
To me, from listening to the album, I feel like it's a very personal album. And I
Mhm.
wanted to know if there's any track on the album that carries an extra weight to you.
Mm. Consistency and
Yeah.
voice. Yeah, those two
Mm.
are very personal. I spoke a lot about my life on those two songs, and the intro and the outro of the album. You know, I think those are like the most personal songs on the album. They, you know, I talk so much about my mom. You know, I come from a place where it's like, you know, none of this is promised. You know, you have to work your way, you have to work hard. You know, you have to show workings, because like nothing comes for free. You get me? I come from a place where it's like, you know, rats they run on top of our head for nights. You know,
Oh,
so
no way. Can I just say, wait, I can't stand, but I've got like a thing for rats. I can't, oh, I will actually faint. No way.
yeah, man. Yeah, trust me, like I come from that. So it's like I I didn't get here by just looking. You know,
Mhm.
I had to work hard. And then what's the best way, you know, to say that was my first album, you know, to express it to the up to people out there that almost, let me say, like nothing, not everything that glitters, is gold, yeah.
Do you know, I love that you said that. I think it's very important to emphasize the importance of hard work. A lot of people these days, and I found a lot of young people, especially because
Yeah.
Pirate Radio is a youth-led radio station and really caters to a lot of young people. People are looking for quick clout, quick success. Like they don't know the journey. A lot of people are also not willing to put in the effort or the work that goes into the journey. So I love that you actually spoke on that. But I want to talk about the tracks now specifically.
Yeah.
Bad Decisions and Foreplay. That is my song. Yes. Do you know, I've got a bunch of songs on the album that I keep changing my mind every other day. Like, it's my song, it's my song. The album did come out on the 28th of February, which was 8 days after my birthday. So I was like, listen, what a perfect birthday present, right? What a perfect birthday present. But yeah, going back to Bad Decisions and Foreplay, I wanted to know because, listen, okay, Tilly Tills always get exclusives, okay? I always get exclusives.
Yeah.
So it's only right that you give me an exclusive about this. I wanted to know if there was any bad decision that you've made that nobody knows about. Because we've all made bad decisions.
Ah man, bad decisions. I think I have made quite a number of bad decisions. Um, do you mean pertaining to like the song?
No. About life. Life
Ooh,
in
damn.
general.
Man, I remember there's this girl like that I was, that I was chiking. And then I don't know if you know if you, I don't know if you've been to Nigeria and like how distant, like, the states are, but like I entered a bus from Lagos to what's it called, Osun State, because I wanted to go.
How long is that?
It's like 4 hours.
Okay, so that's like London to Manchester type
Yeah,
of
it's like it's very
situation.
far. Like, and then when I got there, the girl told me that she has gone back to Lagos.
Oh,
Like
no way.
that one was something, man. Trust me, because I think my phone died right that day, and when I was on my way back there, and then I was like, when I get to the state, I'm going to charge my phone. I'll call the girl.
But
Bro,
she was already in Lagos.
she was already on our way back to Lagos. So I was like, to say I know, I would just stay for my house. It was only one day, so it's crazy.
You see, when I introduced you as Loverboy, like you guys, can you hear this? Listen, there are men out there that are traveling for 4 hours to go meet a girl that might not even be there. That's crazy.
Those were the days of young.
You've learned now. You've learned.
Now I know they make any bad decisions again, right? They can't.
Oh my days, no, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Also on this album, I Dream in Color, I found that you experimented with different sounds. So from like vibration with Jerick, I feel like you went into like the Igbo sound and that type of vibe. And you've gone from that into Winter and Summer, which is also one of my favorites, which is more like a ballad type of sound. I wanted to know, like, have you got like any plans to experiment with other sounds in the future? And if you do, what kind of sounds do you want to experiment with?
I'm very like, so someone like me, like I'm very, very like I love trying new things. Even Sexy Lady on the album as well. It's very, very different. I love to try sounds. I would love to do more like reggae stuff, because I think I don't have a lot of reggae songs. I would love to do that in the future. A lot to do like maybe like a trap song, something that is like something very different. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like doing like different stuff in the future.
Because I feel like your sound, like your voice in general, I feel like it can go very smoothly on anything. I feel like you can bring Loverboy, Afro R&B type vibes onto like a rock song and just switch the whole thing. So that's incredible. And I can't wait to hear something like that. So, and I also wanted to know, obviously you've collaborated with Ira Star, you've collaborated with Rema, you collaborated with more of my like more recent faves, Fola with Mandela. Banger. I wanted to know, if you was to drop a deluxe version of I Dream in Color, what artist, dead or alive, would you like to have on it?
Man, I would love to put Burna Boy on the song. I'd love to put Burna Boy on the song. I'd love to put like, Thames on the song. I would love to put Black Sheriff on the song. I really like his vibe. I'd love to put, Victoni on the song. It's my guy. But we've not done the song yet, which is funny.
Which is surprising because I feel like you guys' voices, both your voices and your flows would go so well. So why is that not happened yet? What's going on?
It's gonna happen for sure. For sure. So yeah, those people like those people are named. Yeah, Drake on the song, would be crazy. So
I was just about to say that, like, have you got any artists outside of Africa that you would like to work with?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. I mean, I did say dead or alive. I was expecting Michael Jackson. I don't know why people don't think of Michael Jackson. Hello? Like,
yeah, Michael Jackson is the greatest. Nobody can take that.
No, he's the greatest. No, amazing. And just before I let you go, like I said before, Pi Radio is a youth-led radio station. What word of advice would you want to give to the younger people who might be listening to this right now?
What I would say is that like in life, like nothing, everything that shines today, diamonds, gold, they go through pressure. So whatever it is that you're going to, just know you are supposed to, go through a certain type of like, learning curve to get to wherever you want to get to. So nothing good comes easy, believe in yourself. Might sound generic, but like that's the most important thing, to believe in yourself. Because you can work hard and then God just favors who God favors sometimes. So believing in yourself stands you a better chance. So yeah.
No, absolutely. Listen, thank you so much. Also, where can people find you? So for people that might not know who you are, where can they find you or find your music?
You can find me on Instagram at @Iam_Magixx. On Twitter, same thing. On TikTok, king.magixx. So yeah.
Amazing. Listen, thank you so much, Magixx, for joining me. I've been your girl till it tells, and yeah, he's been Magixx. He's busy at work right now, so I'm gonna let you get back to work.